Hello and welcome to I Know My First Name is David. Hope you like the new graphics. From here on out I'm just gonna get up close on a wide angle lens just so I look all snurfed. Snurfed, this is actually the definition of what I call snurfed. You notice anything below 50 millimeter, when you get up close, it's gonna like make your head turn into a mushroom. And that's exactly what's happening right now, today, on this episode of I Know My First Name is David. All right, we got some rock and rolling going over there with the handheld microphone. So anyhow, yeah, I had a new opening segment. I'm not happy with it yet. I got the idea down though. I think it was that was the idea. So to begin with, well. Okay, so last Monday, happy 4th of July, if that matters right now. So, since I don't know where my patriotism is right now at the moment. And it's weird because I'm looking back and I want to talk about this maybe later. And now I forgot about what I was talking about. Yeah, okay, so, fuck. Alright, I'm gonna have to actually watch this. And I want to kind of see how it's going. Now this is all new. Oh my god. Okay, thank you. Okay, so yeah, we're doing stuff. After Effects is... I've done the first lesson on After Effects. Probably can't. Well, you probably can. It's wide angle lens. So yeah, and that's what we're doing next. Jesus Christ! I just totally lost my fucking train of thought. Because the main objective of this was to explain like why I think I put together. See, I decided to listen to Ram by Paul McCartney and the first one. So I fell onto this documentary. I'll see if I can get it in the links below. But it was all talking. It was pretty good. Some YouTuber made it, and I watched the first one. I was like, I haven't never really got into the early McCartney albums. So I figured, right now, since this whole thing to me has become get reacquainted with the old and help bring in a new. So I thought, well, cool. So I'm going to get into Paul McCartney. And so after listening to the Bullet Cherries albums, his first album, and Ram, that's when I realized Paul McCartney probably is the Antichrist. He was in a car crash, then suffered a serious head wound and died. And then Brian Epstein used his necromancy, got down, performed some black magic, brought back. It wasn't an actor, it was actually Paul. He reanimated Paul. So Paul was like, I got these crazy powers, because he's, come back from the other side. And so he creates Sgt. Pepper's. And then puts all like Crowley and all his people, Bob Dylan, Ringo, twice. And even them spiritually showing their bodies dying in order to, bring in the new Aeon or whatever, that Crowley spoke about. So, and but Paul could do it because, his father was a minister or whatever, right? So anyhow, then all of a sudden Brian gets sick and dies or however it went down, and then that's when they were fractured and they went off to go to India and everything. And they created the White Album, but everybody was realizing Paul's got this new shit going on. Where he's kind of like, got some serious, mojo because of his new, necro powers, whatever they call them. So, I mean, think about it. He creates Why Don't We Do It on the Road, which is just like, 2 chords? And that's it? I don't even think it's that. I think it's just 1 chord just over and over again. So, So that's when all of a sudden it was just like he was just too powerful, and then went on. Well, I mean, because think about it. He was coming up with the Get Back sessions, and then was like, okay, let's make Abbey Road. And that's like their definitive, like their crowning achievement, And then it just went downhill from there, man. I mean, he was like, because it was all about money and everything with him and John. John was getting upset because he couldn't phase Paul. Paul was just making better music than he was. Paul was just the best. And that was because he was just all... No, he wasn't. He was at home herding sheep with his family. He just went off and, I'm just going to be a sheep herder, and then he creates 2 of the best rock albums ever in his garage. I mean, he's Paul McCartney. So I don't know, live or die. I don't know anymore, man. You put it all together with Manson and then John and his stuff and Yoko and how he lost the weekend. And all Paul did was just go hang out with his wife and then just wrote crazy love songs, little love songs even, to Linda. It was like, dude, this guy really loves this woman. And Linda's like one of my all-time, like just, her last name's Eastman. She's not related to Kodak anyway. Photographer, hung out with all the greats. Her 60s photo book is I've owned 2 copies and one of them's here. So, it's one of those books I can't, my photographer's Led Zeppelin, and Linda McCartney's 60s, photographer's Led Zeppelin, and Maxfield Parrish are those are the 3 most important books in my look. It shows. I don't think I'm going to be able to step away from that. I have a very awesome love affair with my look because of those 3 books. So, anyhow, it's great. So, well, we're supposed to go back to school on Monday. Not really sure if I'm digging that or not. They kind of just last minute, literally close the business 4:35. Send out these emails and then just bail. And it's this shit should have been done weeks ago or last week when they sent out the initial hey, we're gonna have labs on campus, let's do it. And now we're all campus opens on Monday, and then they sent all these packets of shit you gotta go through and videos to watch and stuff, and it's I've been calling for the last week, seeing if you guys got freaking. It's just fucked up. I explained it to one of my friends. I'm I told her, I'm look, if this was Army and I was in charge, I'd want different scenarios and game plans. It just seems it's just they only do the bare minimum for us, so sometimes it's really hard to give them the full potential and what they want us to be doing when I'm doing this. So, I don't know. Fuck. Anyhow. I got a green screen coming in, so this might be the new thing with the green screen. I don't know how YouTuber I want to look. Plus, I like my background because it's me, So I figure you guys are here to watch me, not listen to some other dude named Derek. Okay, no, maybe not. All right, that's all I got for today, I think. So I'll keep everybody posted, and hopefully I'll have a title things some more. I'm gonna work on this today since it's 4th of July. So, I think this one's really gonna be special. I want to get on After Effects. I gotta learn how to do better graphics because I know I have something cool in the opening, but I just need to tweak it a little bit more. And that's the other thing. It's like, if you guys are out there actually watching this, like, thanks, because I don't know. This is like something I've been thinking I was supposed to be doing. I was like looking back. I was like, I remember bringing this up before I came down here to go to school. To the guys, like I gotta be better than these young YouTubers, and so that's kind of like where my whole thing is at. I gotta look better than the people that are selling me this, this really crap. It's not crap. Yeah, well, it is how you like. The funny thing about these overlay packs and stuff now that I'm using is that's what I'm starting to collect them now, because now I'm getting all these Facebook ads on like, hey, use this and use that. So now I found one that I really like that I just did with all the VHS stuff, but it's like a preset. I want more presets like that, even though it puts a lag on my fucking processor. But and then these overlays. So now I'm actually getting forced to like learn how to use them. But now I got a better idea what I'm doing. And yeah, there's a lot of shit out there. I've been wanting to kind of do an episode just on what I've learned about having to do like software and shit I've been having to go to. So I don't know. There was a moment recently where I did feel like all of a sudden I thought I was with my 486 again, doing the Led Zeppelin commercial.
Led Zeppelin is back!
Yeah, I might actually have to put that in here now. So, but anyhow, I hope everybody's all right. I'm glad this one's like a little bit lighthearted than like the last few have been. So, yeah, I hope everybody's staying safe and being safe if you're going out to protest. So, yeah, keep on keeping on.
Led Zeppelin is back! That's right, Jimmy Page has returned to remaster his classic Zeppelin hits. And if you act now, you get the classic Zeppelin 4 messages absolutely free. So don't delay. Act now. Order Led Zeppelin today.
To order, send check or money order to 728 South, 500 East, Apartment B, Salt Lake City, 84103. And don't forget, Baby Mick loves you.
Been dazed and confused for so long, it's not true.